Computer. Hey folks, this is Hal Shurtleff with the Camp Constitution Report. This report can be viewed on our YouTube, Rumble, and BitChute channels, as well as heard on our Podomatic page and about a half a dozen other uh, uh, platforms, Amazon, iHeart, and a few others. Brought to you by Camp Constitution, which, among other things, runs a week-long family camp, and our week-long camp just ended a few weeks ago. Very successful camp. We've uploaded many of the videos of the classes and activities, which you can find, of course, on our YouTube and Rumble channels. And next year's camp is the same. We use the same week pretty much every year, July 12th to the 17th. And you can sign up today if you like. To learn more, visit our website, campconstitution.net. And I'm going to do a short little program here on the term assisted suicide. Now, this abomination promoted by the death cultists among us is now legal in 12 states in the United States and also the District of Columbia. And those states are California, Colorado, Delaware, Hawaii, Montana, Maine, New Jersey, New Mexico, Oregon, Vermont, and Washington. The only one that's a surprise to me is Montana. It's a conservative, or at least it claims to be a conservative state. And I know here where I am in New Hampshire, it's been proposed, actually passed the House, but died in the Senate. And I think it was brought up again this year, and it didn't go anywhere in the House. Thankfully, but the death cultists are very busy. But I want to address the term assisted suicide. Now, here I have a definition of suicide, and this is from the Merriam Dictionary: the action of killing oneself intentionally. So it's when a person kills themselves. That means that it has to be something that an individual does by his or herself. Assisted suicide is really an oxymoron when you think about it, which means sharp dull, a contradiction. So if my best buddy says, "Hey, my wife left me. I've got cancer. My life is miserable. Lost my job. I want to end it all. Can you help me rig up a rifle or a shotgun?" Uh, I would be, to me, in my opinion, and I think the legal guy would be involved with a murder. I know that Kevorkian, Dr. Death, used to do stuff like that, and he went to jail for manslaughter or second degree murder, whatever the case was. But look, this is the scenario. So I go to a doctor and say, "Hey, doc, I've got cancer, or I'm just depressed. Everything's going wrong for me. My life's imploded, and I don't want to live anymore. I need a prescription." So the doctor writes a prescription that would definitely kill me, some type of painkiller or dose that would be terminal. So I then go to the drugstore and give the druggist a prescription, or sometimes that prescription might be phoned in or emailed in. The druggist filling that prescription knows what it's for, and the druggist fills that prescription and then gives it to the clerk. And I go to the window to pick it up. That clerk has to tell me what I need to do. Usually they'll say, "Well, if it was for a normal drug, take this 2 tablets before a meal or after a meal or before you go to sleep, or take it with water." They'll always say, "Do you have any questions about?" You imagine this clerk coming up and saying, "Oh, well, okay, make sure you tell somebody that you're going to be dead in a couple of hours so your body doesn't stink, it doesn't rot, for days or months on end." Can you imagine that? So the doctor, the druggist, and even the clerk, if a clerk is involved, are all accessories to the murder. Imagine putting somebody in that position unwillingly, like, "Hey, I'm a clerk. I work for a drugstore, and I don't want to be part of this. I can't." Well, you better, or you'll be fired. But you see the problem this causes? And of course, it's very prevalent in European states. I think the Netherlands, with a small population, leads the world in so-called assisted suicides. And it's just a tragedy as we depart from our moral and Christian values. And yeah, there are times when being in a lot of pain isn't a fun thing, but this culture of death has to come to a stop. And we need to stop using the left terms like assisted suicide. It's not assisted suicide. It's being a part of a murder. Bottom line. Anyway, make any comments. Maybe you can help me out. Maybe I can learn more. I know that there's so much to learn in different countries. Canada actually is encouraging its veterans to commit suicide. Take the kill pill. Uh, anyway, for more information about Camp Constitution, visit our website. And again, if you have any information that I could help me learn more about this issue, please feel free to put it in the comments section. And with that, may God bless you, and may more and more people come up against this. I know when I used to live in Massachusetts, we killed it very narrowly in the House, but not by much. And there were some Democrats too, by the way. It's not just there are Republicans who buy into this nonsense too. It's not just a Democrat thing, as many think. Anyway, with that, God bless. Until next time, may God richly bless you.